Hi guys, it's Natalie here with yet another celebrity psychic reading. This one, now, I should remember this by now, silly me. This was brought to you by Army Gal with Love. This is a reading that was purchased over on Etsy, and it is about BTS's basically their future life partners and if they're going to have kids and all that kind of stuff. So I have already done Jin, Sugar, J-Hope, RM, and Jimin. They're in 2 videos that'll be up before this one. This one's V and Jungkook. So we're going to get straight into the reading now. I don't always get, where the person's from that they're going to marry, what they look like. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But we're just going to run with what comes up in the reading, and hopefully that'll answer all of your questions that you were wondering about. And of course, there are going to be certain places that we are blocked from. So if my attention's brought in a specific area, then that's where I'm going to go. All right, V. Free will. Okay, this indicates to me that there is a choice whether or not he's going to get married or, pursue that type of relationship. Again, if you hear any background noise, that's just the kids because it's holidays, so we're doing our best to get through this. Okay, so free will. You have the choice to decide. Are you going to make the effort or not? It's up to you. Also, summer is significant. The month of July is significant, and Thursday. So July is Cancer, Leo. Summer, this is about water and fire. This is also party, celebration, joy, heat. Also, the outdoors, very long days. So it could be like we're working really long days. Sorry, I'm a little bit clogged up at the moment. Okay, and Thursday, this is the Thor card, which is loyal, honourable, defending people, physically strong, fighting against something bigger than yourself, growth, fertility. Fertility is obviously there. Okay. Sagittarius, Cancer. Again, Cancer. So Cancer's come up twice. The only concern that I have is when it comes to free will and fertility and growth, it's kind of like, is this telling me that you're going to get pregnant with somebody and then have the choice to be with them or not? Like, where is your head at, V? Are you going to blame them? Are you going to take responsibility? Are you going to wait and be committed to someone before you take that next step? Like, free will is definitely coming into play here, and I do feel like he still has a lot to decide when it comes to, I guess, maturing in the kind of relationship that he wants to commit to. Does he want to be in a relationship, or does he literally just want to be like single all his life and that kind of stuff? Can you please be quiet? Thank you. I'm almost done. All right. So, about this person. This person's probably a bit of a loner. Yeah, I say they have a lot of money in their own right. Definitely like to do things on their own. So maybe they have their own business. Not really a fan of the spotlight. Again, there's that betrayal card there. Worried about Okay, so we've been attracted to selfish men in the past. We've been betrayed by selfish men in the past who only think of themselves, who don't really, look after this person's emotional side as well, or who may come across with deceitful or manipulative energies. And we are moving on from that situation. So it's like we are growing up. We're not going down that path anymore. And then it comes to V, and there was a lot of earth energy. Is that the kind of connection that they had initially, and then this person moved on, put down the burden? They've gone back. This is like the sisterhood, so there must be other women around who have had the same experience, right? There's the happy family. There we go. Okay. So whatever the initial experience was, I do feel like V was a little bit immature. Well, that it wasn't the best, right? This person left, and then it's kind of the whole, they're not there anymore. Now I need to decide what I do and don't want in a relationship. This person now physically has their armor on, they're protected, and they want to have this happy family. They're very strong, independent, attractive, sexy female woman. They could have lighter skin, they could have red. I don't know if this is dyed color hair, where it's like maybe they're Asian and how you lighten it and it does go that reddish brown. It does seem to have like a red tint to it, or maybe that's kind of like the lip color she likes to wear, that's orangey red sort of thing. And then there's your heartbreak, and yeah, it's kind of like we didn't get it. Okay, free will, imbalanced relationship, there we go. Things not, he's kind of like focused on career and moving forward with his career. Again, I'm really sorry because I'm getting choked up. It's very frustrating for me. Imbalance in relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get married, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he ends up having children or having pregnancy outside of marriage. Again, the Tower card, which is upright this time, which means stop doing that. It's like the universe is going, naughty person, stop this behavior. This is not good for you. This isn't good for them. You've outgrown this behavior and it needs to change. You're not going to get the growth there's a celebration, growth, creativity, recognition that you want within a relationship. You're not going to have that fulfilling relationship until this behavior stops. So there is a little bit of bad boy behavior that I'm seeing within this energy, right? Playing around, focusing on work and just like having fun with life, but not necessarily, maybe even not necessarily realizing that you are actually hurting these people in the process. And there's the dog barking. Oh my goodness. There's the intuition and the contracts. Again, we're a little bit resistant. We are definitely resistant to change, but we are going to stagnate and stay in this energy until it shifts, okay? It's like the universe is saying, no, we're going to keep giving you the same lessons over and over again until you get the message. All right. Skeletons coming out of the closet. There's your free will, there's your choice to be made, and of course there's that creativity and manifesting things starting to move forward for, the choice. It's his choice whether he wants to settle down and have that happy family. Again, this is reverse. Sacrifices because of work. We're traveling a lot or we're doing something. I don't know if he's gone overseas. I don't know. It doesn't mean he's not necessarily ever going to get married. There's definitely secrets there. That's surrounded by male energy. I don't know. Maybe he's also interested in men and women or something. Because this is kind of like we've got secrets that we're hiding. And then we also, there's the woman who's on his level. I wouldn't be surprised if there was masculine energy around him as well. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, he really just needs to figure out what he wants. Again, free will's definitely coming into play. I keep saying that over and over again because I feel like that is probably the strongest message that I'm getting for this reading. And now my ear is really itchy. Oh my goodness. He does need to listen to his intuition a lot more. There is a woman here who is on his level, the same type of energy, like the king and queen of coins, basically. So he'd be the king of coins, and then she'd be the queen of coins. Where either... Again, I don't really like to comment on sexuality because I don't want people to get all upset and stuff. But basically, there is masculine energy here. So I don't know if this is like secrets of things that he's done in the past with people, possibly, allegedly, according to my psychic opinion, right? But I don't know. There's definitely a transformation in regards to this woman as well. Temptation on the bottom. I would say, and then, new beginnings. I would just say be very careful of things like drinking too much, overindulging, that sort of thing. Again, taking women for granted, not realizing that you're hurting their feelings. There's your happy family. But the love is still imbalanced. Okay, there's Temperance. So love life basically isn't really going to work out unless he makes the free will decision to do something about it, to change this behavioral pattern or something that's negative, that basically the universe is going to keep bringing this up until he makes some sort of significant change. And again, this is probably... Because this energy keeps coming up to me, it would indicate he would probably be one of the ones... like the last person that would settle down and get married, if he does at all. I just feel like there's nothing wrong with, not settling down, but you do have to be honest with the people around you. You can't, you don't want to hurt other people's feelings as well. So there is some lessons to be learnt around that for V, and of course I would be concerned about blaming somebody else for being pregnant or something along those lines. If he doesn't want to have children, he needs to take that into his own hands, and use protection and all that kind of thing. All right, and not play victim of circumstance. And I know there are things that can happen out of your control, but still. That's basically what I'm seeing for him. I don't know if that's... Oh my goodness, my ear's really itchy. Oh. All right. Now let's get straight into Jungkook as our last reading. And again, thank you so much for purchasing this reading on Etsy. Also, if you guys want to purchase a personal reading, you can do so. The link will be in the description. For private readings, they go up as unlisted, so that means only you or anyone you share the link with can view it, unless you specifically say, I want it to be public. When it comes to celebrity readings, they do go up on public. That's why they're reduced in price, and also because there can be ads placed on the video, so... but basically, yes, any purchase readings are always prioritized. Now we're getting straight into Jungkook's reading of life partner, getting married, that sort of thing. We have 2 chakra cards. I was like, can I get a month? And then the card, no. No, you can't get a month. You can't get a specific month. No, you can't. Okay, fine. Anyway. Nighttime, which is the moon, which is feminine energy. This is also about the hidden spiritual world, your emotions, reflections, dreams, twilight. This could be somebody that you meet on a night out, or that you have twilight rendezvous. Do you know what I mean? They're very hardworking people. Perhaps there's only a certain time that they can meet this person, or maybe it starts as kind of like friends with benefits or something kind of connection, which isn't the best way to start, but hey, the nighttime card is here, so it's a possibility. Also summer, which is, sexy, spicy, hot. It's also heat outdoors, long days, warm nights, adventure, joy, celebration, partying. Again, partying nighttime. We also have crown chakra, so the ability to connect to spirit. So this is like somebody who's very intuitive, as well as someone who's very good with communication, because we have the throat chakra here as well. So the ability to communicate is very important, and this person is probably quite honest in how they feel, and they, are quite honest and open. Like, you would see this person as more of an open book if you were to describe their personality. Odin, which is that the husband card? My ear is itchy still. It is the husband card. That's what I thought. This is also ecstasy. Ecstasy, inspiration, wisdom, poetry, sovereignty, magical power, spending time with people who are worthy of your time. So it would be a really nice connection that these two have together. Very friendly, very playful. This is also the husband card. So somebody who, even if he's not saying that he's committed to them, it's like he does have that role, or like he does feel responsible for them in that way. Logic and communication, again, writing. Somebody who is flexible, accepting, and diplomatic, or on the negative side, it can be inconsistent, deceitful, and double standards. So, my ear. I don't feel like he would listen to this. Like, this person's an open book in how they communicate, but I don't know if he really takes them seriously in them communicating. Oh, my ear. Or he isn't really listening, which can cause some frustrations, and he may have to work on that little bit of double standard energy. Why is it okay for one person to do one thing and not for the other? All right, now let's just get straight into what this person's like. It's good that the husband card came up. Whoops-a-daisy. Basically, this person does not like, they feel like they're out of their element. I don't know if they're from another country, they speak a different language, or it's literally, the public opinion of them being involved with Jungkook being, BTS, right? There we go, 10 of Cups. This person hasn't felt like that they are worthy of a happily ever after, and there's this cleansing. So he's come along, and like I said, they could have met, nightlife, drinking, partying, and then they just get together at night time and visit each other's houses or whatever and have a drink and mess around, but they do have a very friendly connection as well. I don't feel like this person is like negative or anything. But basically, I do see that they don't feel like they were worthy of their happily ever after, that they felt like they were tainted, or this is the death card where it's like wildlife is covered in oil and stuff here. So it's sort of like we are being cleansed of that, but we were not listening to our intuition, and our behavior wasn't aligning with what we wanted out of life. We have 10 of Pentacles. So we have, again, looking after everyone. The happy family thing is going in your favor. He's an earth sign, but we have Knight of Wands. This came up again for one of the other readings, but this is like, again, with that Odin card, I am very protective of you and I am looking after you. This is a younger female, possibly an air sign. I don't know if she has fair hair. She's definitely very fair in her complexion. So this would either be Caucasian, or if she is Asian, she would, be on the lighter side. Okay? But this is somebody who is still very stuck and wanting the approval of a man or the approval of Jungkook. Or it's kind of like I go to men to validate myself. There's that cycle. Yeah, and then she's going to be put in a position, I don't know if she makes a lot of money, but she will be put in a position of that self-empowering and getting more of that self-worth and recognition through her job rather than from these relationships, okay? We have meditation, so we're looking after ourselves here, needing to take a step back again. Animals, I always see this card and I think, well, this person would be very good with animals or would love to have animals around them. I don't know if they have a small white fluffy like Pomeranian or, like a little fluffy dog. And I don't know if that dog does not like Jungkook or if it's like just very protective of her, right? One of those dogs. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Page of Cups. This is good. There's a lot of letting go. Maybe. This is kind of like I am not taking a career opportunity to do something that's on my own because I have bigger dreams as well. Which is interesting. I'm wondering which dream to pick, which way to go. And there we have Jungkook right here. There's the argument or a choice to be made. Oh, so that's why she's not taking the opportunity. I'm making a choice. And it's like I'm going to not move ahead with this thing because I'm staying with him. Let it see healing, look, and then preparing for the baby. So I don't know if this is like a difficult pregnancy or if there's a miscarriage or something, because the woman seems to be quite upset. It's like, or if there's too many different opinions in regards to how this comes about, and it's like I need to block everyone out and just isolate myself while we prepare for this next step in the journey. A new journey. Needing to be a little bit selfish. She may come across, I do feel like pregnancy hormones can do a number on certain people, and for her it's like maybe he just needs to step away a little bit. Very irritable, right? Yeah, and then wondering, it's like, did I make the right commitment and choice, and then having to look after yourself. There's the balanced relationship, a little bit of self-soothing, and again, if she has that pet, it's kind of like holding the pet or holding the baby. This could be a daughter as well. Yeah, she's not really letting herself be caged in by we're not tempted by things outside of our area, but we're also not being caged in by the title of motherhood either. We're still doing things we don't like. Other people might see it as a betrayal of being a parent, like you may have a nanny or whatever. It could just be something as simple as that. And it's like, no, like I'm living my life and I am being a good parent and I'm utilizing these things to help, do the absolute best that I can. Like, why wouldn't I when I'm in a position? We're not really trying to get the attention of, and this is not Jungkook, I don't think. Yeah, so there is this, I'm no longer trying to, that's what it is. She was going to men to validate herself, so she doesn't need to do that anymore. We have why do I keep flipping things over? Yeah, we have the child energy. We're not really, but then there's that issue here. Okay, Jungkook he's probably going to be out working a lot and there's going to be a bit of resentment, like, I want you to be home. Why is there a car beeping? Anyway. Yeah. It's like he could be going out working, and of course you have a lot of adoring fans and stuff causing a bit of issues, like, I want you to be home with us and also walk this path, So there is definitely a bit of struggle there, accusations, but they will come back together. Are they coming back together? What's happening? Not taking another opportunity, yeah. I don't know. There may start some rumors that because of that, performing and stuff, there may be rumors because there might be a picture of him with another celebrity that was like normal, where people are blowing it out of proportion to be like, you're cheating or whatever. I don't feel like that's the case. We've walked away from that. It's kind of like, nope. No, thank you. We are not validating ourselves, based on the approval of men and stuff, And she does have her emotional armor on, while there are frustrating things in regards to her career and, of course, in regards to their relationship. It's going to have its, like, ebbs and flows. All right, and I do see the daughter. I mean, there could possibly be a son as well. But I'm definitely seeing at least one child for them. But the relationship, like, it's not going to be easy. And I do feel like that is part of the, because you're in BTS, you're a celebrity, you're well known. And it does look to me like he's still working at this point. Like I said, performing, or even if it's literally not performing in BTS, it could be I'm an actor now, I'm doing some other stuff as well. But there's like this element of I'm still in the limelight that's there. Oh my goodness, itchy nose. And I don't really feel like I have to say anything else on that. So I hope that you liked this reading. Sorry, I keep getting a bit clogged up. It's like cold flu season here at the moment. So I'm like, no, I don't want to get sick. Anyway, if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading, you can do so on Etsy. You can also purchase celebrity readings like this one. Again, from Army Girl with Love. And I always check my phone for that because I'm like, I don't want to get it wrong. So, yeah, so I hope that I answered all of your questions. Again, I'm not going to say what I don't see come up in the cards. For V, there is definitely free will that's coming into play. And then that free will decision, it's like the tipping point of where are we going next? Are we actually going to get married, have kids, or pursue this? Or are we not? Like, I can't really see past that. It's like free will came up very strong for him. Most of the others I did see love and relationships, whether that means they're actually getting married or they're just in a committed relationship. Free will goes for all of them as well. So I hope that you guys like this reading and that I answered all of the questions. Again, I'll be doing the BTS Q&A video, but I'm probably going to have to do that in like another 2 or 3 weeks because it's school holidays and I'm still catching up with other work. So I don't mean to put it off, but like I said, I always prioritize my paid readings first. So those ones will have to just wait a little bit longer, as well as Luna's reading. So I hope that you like this video. I feel like I've said that a million times already, but we're getting to the outro. I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.